Uncle Jesse just threw Aunt Becky's husband under the bus, and he's blaming him for the scandal that sent her to prison. On October 20th, John Stamos went on a podcast and called his Full House co-star Lori Loughlin's ex-husband, Massimo Giannulli, a terrible narcissist. Stamos claims Giannulli was the mastermind behind the $500,000 college admissions scandal that landed them both in jail. This comes just weeks after Loughlin and Giannulli announced their divorce. But what does this have to do with money and power? It's a brutal lesson in how your partner can become your biggest financial liability. Loughlin's association with this scandal cost her acting roles and brand deals, proving that who you choose to marry can either build your empire or burn it to the ground. Is loyalty a liability?
Britney Spears just claimed she has brain damage, and she's blaming her ex-husband as his tell-all book is about to drop. As Kevin Federline's explosive memoir hits shelves tomorrow, Britney took to Instagram on October 20th saying her conservatorship trauma caused brain damage. This comes as leaks from Federline's book allege she used drugs while breastfeeding and held a knife while watching her sons sleep. Britney is firing back, claiming her ex is just trying to profit off her pain. So who's telling the truth? The real story is about the multi-million-dollar business of celebrity pain. Federline is monetizing his trauma while Britney is using her platform to control her own narrative. It's a high-stakes war for public opinion, where every post and every chapter is a calculated move to protect their brand and their bottom line.
Keith Urban just trashed his marriage to Nicole Kidman on his new TV show. He sang about soul-sucking routines and dark clouds, called himself lonely and miserable. After 19 years together, she filed for divorce. But why air dirty laundry publicly? It's genius marketing. Drama drives viewership. He's turning personal pain into a professional payday. Celebrities leverage heartbreak for millions. Celebrities leverage heartbreak for millions. Buying drugs, fake up buoys and apps just slow pay downs. I feel sure is past back for millions. From millions, Tations see the world you want true.
One of Hollywood's favorite actresses is getting dragged online, and it's because of a wedding anniversary post that fans are calling unbelievably tone-deaf. On October 20th, Kristen Bell celebrated her 12th wedding anniversary with Dax Shepard by posting a series of photos. But fans were quick to point out the lavish lifestyle on display, calling it out of touch with the economic struggles many of her followers are facing. The post, meant to be a sweet tribute, has instead sparked a massive backlash, with thousands of comments criticizing the couple. But what does this have to do with making money? It's a critical lesson for any influencer or brand in 2025. Read the room. In an era of economic anxiety, flaunting wealth without acknowledging the reality of your audience can destroy your brand's relatability and kill your engagement. It proves that one wrong post can cost you your audience.
The royal family is quietly trying to erase Prince Andrew. And they just made a major change to his official status as new allegations surface. On October 20th, Buckingham Palace made significant changes to Prince Andrew's page on the official royal family website, demoting his profile. This comes as the palace issued a statement saying that new allegations against the disgraced prince must be fully investigated. Andrew has been tied to the Jeffrey Epstein scandal for years, but this move signals the royals are finally trying to distance themselves permanently. But what's the financial implication of being erased by the royals? It's the complete destruction of a personal brand once valued in the hundreds of millions. Andrew loses his titles, his public duties, and any ability to earn money from his royal status. It's a brutal lesson that a damaged reputation can lead to total financial ruin.
A billionaire who owned the Chrysler Building just lost everything, and now he's appealing a prison sentence for fraud. On October 20th, Austrian tycoon René Benko, whose property empire was once worth over $20 billion, officially appealed his fraud conviction. Benko was sentenced to 2 years in prison last week after his massive real estate company Cigna collapsed under a mountain of debt, taking down banks with it. He went from a celebrated billionaire to a convicted criminal in months. So how does a multi-billion-dollar empire just disappear? It's a terrifying lesson in the dangers of leverage. Benko built his fortune using massive amounts of borrowed money, and when interest rates rose, the entire house of cards came crashing down. It's a stark reminder that debt can supercharge your growth, but it can also lead to catastrophic failure, proving no one is too big to fail.
A bankrupt crypto company is now suing another crypto company for fraud, and they're trying to get back $13 million for the people who lost everything. On October 20th, the bankrupt crypto lender Celsius filed a lawsuit against the San Francisco-based firm called Archblock. Celsius claims Archblock tricked them into a deal involving misrepresented stablecoins, costing them nearly $13 million. This is the latest drama in the Celsius bankruptcy, which saw hundreds of thousands of regular investors lose their life savings when the company collapsed. But can you really trust a bankrupt company to get your money back? This lawsuit is a crucial look at the Wild West of the crypto world. It shows that even the big players were making risky, unregulated deals. The lesson is that when you invest in crypto, you're betting on the integrity of the entire shaky ecosystem.
The owners of your favorite sports team might be criminals. And the FBI just charged the founder of a massive private equity firm with a $500 million fraud scheme. On October 20th, federal prosecutors charged Joshua Wander, the co-founder of Miami-based 777 Partners, with masterminding a massive fraud. The firm, which has investments in multiple soccer teams across Europe and South America, is accused of lying to get hundreds of millions in loans. This scandal has thrown the sports world into chaos, with fans worried that their teams could collapse. So, what does this mean for the future of sports ownership? It's a huge red flag. It shows how easily private equity firms with questionable finances can take over beloved institutions. The money lesson is clear. The source of money matters. This scandal proves that when you let unchecked capital into an industry, you risk destroying it.
Two famous women had a red carpet showdown. Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber at the Academy Museum Gala. Their teams kept them apart. No face-to-face meeting allowed. She denies drama between their beauty brands. But why avoid each other then? One bad photo cost millions. This wasn't personal. It